Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is a really exciting day. This is something that Kyle and I have been wanting to do for a really long time. So if you've been following for a while, you'll remember that we built this truck last year and the year before. That was a really fun project, really cool, but now it's time for something even cooler. So we've been on the hunt for a 1950s, 1960s truck for a few years now. We finally found one that we think will do the trick. So we are loading up the Pit Stop Boys truck and trailer. So I'm just waiting for the guys to get here. We're gonna hop in the truck and go pick it up. Once we're back at the shop, we're gonna run you through exactly what our plan is with this thing. It's gonna be pretty unique. It's gonna be a little bit challenging, but it's gonna be fun. Stay tuned. Oh man, it's time.
Is it ever? Man, I've got boxes and boxes in my house. It looks like a shit show.
Yeah, not your first rodeo. Oh.
Hold up. Should we get in?
That's
Try to steer it?
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, hop in.
All good. Okay.
Definitely put the biggest guy in.
Yeah, Sam Squatch.
I got the door.
Whoa, I think we exceeded the capacity of this thing.
We're gonna break the winch now.
Yeah. Hey, hit the brakes, Trev.
So do you want?
Oh, we have the
Do
truck.
you think I'll ever get out?
No.
Yeah. Well, actually, true. The door's on that side. I guess too.
You got 3 feet back
shit.
before you tailgate.
Oh, gross. It's funny, right? We're like in a.
All right. We're loaded. Some boxes back there. Cool. You got everything?
We got everything, man.
Sweet.
You want to let me know when you get
Well, fuck.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, bud. We got a truck.
Hell yeah.
It's so nice to have it. Yeah, like I've never been a part of one that went that smooth. So it's usually a shit show, like literally a shit show.
The trick is you have to have a sweet ass trailer.
Yeah. Woo, baby.
There you are. It still, it doesn't feel real yet. I think when we have it wheeled out.
Yeah.
You're so pumped.
Yeah, I got a new truck. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's go, boys.
We're going on a road trip. Let's go.
Clear on this side.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So here we go. We finally have our truck.
Voila.
What's the plan?
Well, you're gonna take this body and convert it to Mazda.
What?
The old Ranger Mazda.
What?
Yeah.
Explain.
So originally we were supposed to go with we're supposed to find a 53 to 56 Ford F1, and turns out those are really sought after and not cheap to buy and not too many available. So we looked at similar wheelbases for other trucks, and this one popped up. And there's not going to be too much cutting. Well, I say that now, we're probably going to cut it up pretty good, but I know it goes against a lot of people's beliefs to mix brands, but
Yeah, and this one's rough because we're putting a Chevy onto a Mazda that's technically a Ford.
yeah.
If you're not familiar with the Mazda B series, the B3000, 4000, it's essentially a Ford Ranger. If you look at the nameplate on the door, it literally says manufactured by Ford. So it's essentially a Ford Ranger. It's the 3-liter V6 that we have here.
Yeah, 5-speed.
Yeah, 5-speed. Yeah, that'll be fun. Get to burn some tires. Don't worry, we're not keeping these big mud tires. This one's gonna be low and slow. So we're gonna slam this thing to the ground. we have a friend who kind of inspired us to do this, our buddy Trevor. We'll show a couple of clips of some of the trucks he's done, some of the body swaps. And he does something pretty unique when he swaps his trucks. So typically you would take the entire cab and put it onto the frame. You would strip everything, take the cab off of this. What he does, and correct me if I'm wrong, is he cuts essentially right at the top of the firewall on both trucks. That way he can keep everything from the firewall down. So all your pedals, you can have air conditioning, everything from the modern truck down, you're keeping, and you're just bringing this on top and welding both firewalls together.
So essentially it makes it easier for a few things, like just wiring makes it easier, so we don't have to bring in a new harness or anything like that. Everything's from, let's say, the donor car, and we just put the body of an older vehicle on it, which makes it a little more convenient for us, for I guess the creature comforts. I don't think the AC even works in that thing, so it's not really a thing. I think we're gonna roll down the windows, but which is fine. But anything like lights and the radio and all that stuff, we're gonna try to keep Mazda, and then we're gonna try to incorporate the dash, because if you have a look at the dash in this thing, it's pretty sick. So
Yeah.
we'd like to incorporate as much as we can.
Yeah, it's a little beat up. We actually have a new section from like here to here. I think someone cut it out to put a newer radio, but the guy gave us a ton of parts. So we have 3 bins in the back here, another one here, another one there. We have the bench seat, some more like inner fenders, all sorts of stuff in there. We have the rear bumper. Who knows? Like the guy we bought it from stripped this whole truck in hopes of, I think he wanted to do a full restoration.
Exactly.
He took the bed off. The whole frame has been sanded and painted. You can see it up there. New lowering kit on the back, like all sorts of cool stuff, but kind of ran out of time and money. So that's where we're picking it up.
Yeah.
So lots of stuff to go through. There's new stuff, old stuff, just figuring out what we really need and what we don't. Like seat belts and all that. All the safety stuff we're gonna keep from the Ranger. What's gonna be really nice about this is all the modern stuff, right? Disc brakes, or on the front at least, of the Ranger.
Exactly.
Modern suspension, an engine that won't let us down every 2 minutes. Although I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
debatable.
Yeah, apparently those engines, they're not fast by any means, and they're pretty bad on gas, but they're pretty reliable, the 3 liters. And we saw some people swapping.
Diesel in there.
Yeah.
TDI. There's a kit that you can buy for a TDI swap in Rangers, so that'd probably be something to do in the future. And also, I think you can swap the trans for a Mustang T5, I think, too. So there's a lot of upgrades you can do to that engine without getting too crazy, and a lot of benefits to doing that. So down the line, we'll see if we can get this thing stripped and mated together, and from there we'd go for upgrades. But yeah, the idea is just to get a cool truck that we can drive around that's semi-reliable. I mean, our own vehicles aren't super reliable anyway, so it's going to match pretty well with everything else. But yeah, the idea is to have fun with it. We've been wanting to do a truck build for, I don't know, since we first started this channel. We just didn't really have the budget. Not that we have the budget now, but it just kind of, we're at that stage, so might as well just jump into it.
Yeah, and doing it this way, like the body swap route, is actually going to help us on the budget side of things, right?
Yeah.
If we were to try to restore this truck and bring it back to its glory, like, do you want to pop open the hood? Like,
Oh yeah.
you know, like, where do you even start with this thing? So it's like,
Yeah.
scrap all this. We don't need any of that. Cut everything, and then just we have a running driving truck here. We've already done a few things. We did ball joints, brakes in the front, engine mount. The guy before us put all new spark plugs and plug wires and distributor. So all that stuff's good.
I think we're gonna need to do some exhaust work. I think the manifold on one side needs some attention, but nothing too crazy, right? It was a running and driving truck, so it's a good starting point.
Yeah, it's fairly low mileage too. That's why we bought this one. It's got, I think, 140 something thousand kilometers, so less than 100,000 miles. So it's got a lot in the tank still, right?
Yeah.
In terms of wheelbase, our buddy Trevor did help us measure and figure out how we would do this. I think we're a couple of inches off from where we measured it right now, but you can see the box isn't even bolted on right now. It's just kind of thrown on there, and we have like a solid, that's got to be 9 inches, right?
Yeah, about maybe even more. Like
Yeah, a solid like 3 to 4 inches there that we can play with and adjust the bed where we need it to go.
Yeah, because the stock bed was mounted, I think, like 2 or 3 inches from the actual cab. So
Yeah.
there's
So-
a lot of room to actually correct the center line for the wheel there.
Yeah.
The fender.
Because if you're looking at it now, like it's not even centered, right? It wouldn't move
Yeah.
forward. So we'll work on that.
The color.
Yeah, the color. Let's talk about that. So I don't know who in their right mind would paint a truck yellow.
Was it cat yellow?
It's a Caterpillar yellow,
Yeah.
especially when the color underneath was this beautiful turquoise color.
Yeah.
Like, it breaks my heart, but honestly, it's one of the reasons we were able to get a good deal on it, because I think no one wanted it because of what it looks like currently. So this whole area here, I started just with a pressure washer, just hitting it, and like you can see, it comes off pretty well. Some other areas it's on there pretty solid, and we'll have to find a way to get it off. I think there's going to be some wet sanding involved, and
We might be the ones driving around a yellow truck for a little while, unfortunately.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I really want to get rid of that. If you guys know how to get this paint off, I was thinking some type of paint thinner, but then I don't want to get it too deep where we're taking off that turquoise paint.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There might be some wet sandings, some chemicals. I don't know. Let us know if you know of a way. I hit this part too with the pressure washer, so you can see that the bed isn't quite the same blue as the cab. So for the bed, I think it's just a matter of stripping it back down to the primer red,
Yeah.
and then getting some color matched turquoise and making our own patina look on here.
Yeah, another good thing about having Trevor on our team is that he's done it so many times that his patina matching is super good. So he uses a different type of paint. I forget what he was using, but we're going to need it regardless for some of the panels there at the front. Like this one's all rotted out, and I think the other one's pretty bad as well. So we're going to have to do some blending of patina regardless.
Yeah, I'll show you a couple of pictures of some of the patina work that Trevor's done. You can't even tell what's original and what's not. It's really good. If you're familiar with C10s, you know that they all rot here. It's a manufacturer default. They sell patch panels that essentially cover from here down. So we're not sure yet if we can save this fender. I want to keep as much of the original truck as possible. So if we can bang this out and put a patch panel here and then color match, that would be ideal. Instead of buying cheap thin sheet metal that you get online now. I really want to avoid that, but we'll see.
And I think there's a couple of dings here and there on the door, but that's just part of the it's part of the look, right? You're not gonna have a perfect truck, and that's one of the reasons why we like kind of the patina look too, right? We don't want a perfect show truck. We're gonna beat it up. Dirt bikes are gonna be in the back. Yeah. It's just gonna be kind of a fun truck for us. So we don't want to have it showroom, and then as soon as we scuff it, because I know I will. I have the bad reputation to scuff it, like any damaging stuff. So I mean, I'd rather not have that me being a risk around the truck and actually enjoying it. So
yeah, and I think the previous owner painted the grille black and the bumper as well, which again is unfortunate. It's supposed to be white, so that white and blue would have been a really nice contrast, but we might be able to get that off. Or I mean, faking a white patina is pretty easy to do, so we can do that. On the inside, you'll see someone painted some red in here for some reason. Again, like you can see that super nice color underneath, but then red on top. Some holes in the floor, all that, but like we said, that doesn't matter.
cutting it out.
We're cutting somewhere up here and then lifting the cab off and doing the same thing with the other truck and then making one. So it's gonna be interesting.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Can it be done? I think so.
It'll be nice.
I hope so. But it's gonna be a lot of work, but less than if we were trying to do the conventional way, I think.
Yeah, exactly. There's not too much support on online for these type of resto mods, if you will. I'm not sure how to call them. I know a lot of people get upset when people are mating two different I guess, generations together. But I mean, it just makes the most sense for us for this project, and we don't really care what people think really about that stuff. We just want to have fun, make things look cool, and that's pretty much it. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna try it at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, I don't even know where we're gonna start, but we're gonna start right now. Let's go.
Let's go. Demo.
More moments later.
All right, so although there are a lot of things that we do like about this truck, there's one big thing that we hate, and it's this ugly yellow color. So what we're gonna try to do now is take off the yellow without taking off any of the other paint underneath. So our goal is to get back to this original like turquoise color. We do still want to see like the red primer and everything. We just want to get rid of the yellow. One problem we can see, it looks like someone painted some black, and then there's even some like army green there. And this paint seems to be pretty stubborn. The yellow seems to come off pretty easily. I did a little section here with the pressure washer, and it seemed to come off okay, but other places it looks pretty solid on there. So I'm just gonna fire up the pressure washer and see how it goes. Well, I've been at it for about an hour and a half now, and this is not what I expected. So I was hoping to find more of this blue color, but from what I can see, there's a red primer, which is the first layer, and then there's this turquoise color, which is the OEM color, and then someone painted it this military green, and then someone painted it black on top of that with a brush. You can see all the brush strokes. So it's not what I was expecting, but honestly, I kind of like it. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna FaceTime Kyle right now and show him and see what he thinks, but I think this could look pretty cool. Stay tuned.
Flight same day and I did.